Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Hornets. For the Mavericks, they've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow start. They're hoping to make adjustments and get it cooking tonight. Hornets, Mavs. We'll be right back after this. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Dallas, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. Terry Rozier is out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams at the 5. And for Dallas, Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Grant Williams is out there with Powell, and it's Green in its small forward. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Irving. Doncic outside. Low block shot, and Irving finishes inside. Irving's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Mavs. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Rozier against Irving. There's Ball with the 3. They get it back. Here's Rozier off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You cannot afford to ignore Rozier in those situations. I mean, he's a good rebounder for a guard.
And so it's Dallas with it. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Now Bridges after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. Ball finds Rozier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Rozier is attacking the defense like that, I think it really bodes well for his team. They want him to be aggressive and physical and draw those fouls.
The first one falls.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Ball against Doncic.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
All free throws good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Now, here's Rozier. And he makes good on the layup. Rozier's got 5.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Pacers.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Williams. Passes it to Bridges. Williams kicks to Rozier. Misses the 3. Here are the Mavericks now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's Rozier. The Mavericks making the shot. Williams sets a screen for Rozier. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Even in college, I got to see a lot from Bridges, taking it right to the defender inside.
And so here is Dallas. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. They grab their own miss. Williams for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
Now, here's Rozier. He had 16 points in the win against Indiana. Washington passes the ball. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Here's Rozier. The putback. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Lobbed up there for Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. 6-point game. On the wing, Bridges. Second shot opportunity. There's Ball with the 3. Green with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 6. Jacks up a 3. And it's Doncic missing. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Washington with this screen on Irving. Rozier kicks to Washington. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Green. Just 5 on the clock. Ball with the bucket.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Back to Powell. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. Bridges outside. To the inside. Here's Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. On the wing, Irving. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Hornets trail by 8. Now Ball. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And the basket by Rozier.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Doncic looking it over. Outside Irving. Powell with a screen on Rozier. Out to Doncic. And that one's on target from the wing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Charlotte calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Rozier. Oh, that's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Rozier against Irving. The kick out to Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now, here's Doncic. 26 points for him last game against Denver. Williams has a screen for Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hornets trail by 6. Rozier the pass to Ball. And it's the Hornets another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Bridges sets the screen for Rozier. It's stolen by Green. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 9 points in the game so far.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Green. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here is Rozier. He's got 8. Williams, a screen on Irving. Rozier, the pass to Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Doncic. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Irving. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Miles Bridges. And he can't hit the second. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Mavericks. 6-point lead. Hardaway against Miller. Williams, a screen on Miller. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And they were in the top 10 in rebounding. That was one of the things that they hung their hat on. Never really let up energy-wise on the backboards.
And talk about their transition game. They love to operate in the open floor. A huge percentage of their points came on the break, and that was by design. Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Mavericks leading by 4.
And with each passing season, the 7-footer Nick Richards looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focused on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about him.
4 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Hands the shot from the wing. Doncic has got 11 points.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Doncic against Hayward. Rozier for 3. Rebound by Williams. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Richards. The shot's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
1:39 left here in the first quarter. Rozier kicks to Hayward. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 5 assists in the game.
Hey, you know, this is what you like about Gordon Hayward. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Kleber with a screen on Hayward. Curry gets the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Hayward passes to Williams. Here's Rozier. Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Rozier missing. Mavericks leading by 8. Here's Hardaway. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hornets shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Or keeping that ball tight like it's on a string. I love seeing Hayward get a little tricky with his handle and create for himself.
35 seconds left to play in the first. Curry on the wing. Rozier defending. Hardaway, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The Hornets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 19 seconds left in the first. Here's Doncic. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 15 points.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Off target from three-point range. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Ntilikina. Irving is out there with Hardy. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Holmes in at the center position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Richards no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. Down low. Here's Holmes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Now, here's Ball. Takes it inside, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Mavericks leading by 6. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Now, here is Miller. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. The drive by Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Ball. Holmes setting the pick for Irving. Shot from 12. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Rashawn Holmes. Ball's knocked loose. Ball no good. Mavericks leading by 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Driving the lane. Ntilikina passes to Hayward. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Hardaway for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Hardaway has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Richards finds Ball. Shot clock at 6. Miller the pass to Ball. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Holmes. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
To the left side wing. Over to the left wing. Outside, Ball. Here's Richards, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Richards got his second basket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And a fast break now for the Hornets. A shot by Hayward, wide open. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Really one of the reasons why Hayward's been a max player. I mean, he can stretch the floor because he knocks down threes.
Outside Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Ball.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Irving can't get it to go. Charlotte's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Hayward. Got a hand on it. Now here's Irving. This game 26 points. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
And here's Hayward following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. They get the rebound. Richards lays it up off the glass. Richards got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 4. And it's Ball penetrating. Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Now here's Hardy. Not a lot of room. It's good. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Charlotte calls timeout. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. P.J. Washington comes in for Miller. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Ball. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ntilikina. Hornets trail by 4. Rozier with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And taking a look at some stats here for Rozier. Good season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
That's good from Rozier. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Williams. And here is Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Rozier with the ball. He's got 10. Bridges a screen on Curry. The kick out to Williams. To the middle. Here's Washington. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Doncic passes to Curry. Ring shot on the way. Doncic, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And that one drops.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
Here's Doncic. He's got 15. That shot is off. Hayward with some nice D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hayward, one of the best foul shooters in the league. You don't want to put him at the line.
For Charlotte, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Hayward hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Out to Hayward. Puts up a deep three. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 for Doncic. Bridges with the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now, here's Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Hayward against Curry. And there's the pass to Green. Doncic outside. Shoots over Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Irving's checked in for Curry. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Charlotte in the lead. Now Rozier. 10 points for him. Hayward dishes to Bridges. The Mavericks pull it in. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Mavericks shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Passes it to Powell. From deep, Green. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play
he should have a good one.
On the wing, Bridges. Williams has a screen for Bridges. Out to the right wing. From downtown, and Washington is good for 3. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Irving. Doncic with it. Now defended by Hayward. Irving looking over the floor. Another 3 for Dallas.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 9. 1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. The Mavericks leading. Here's Powell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Powell's got 8.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Hayward. Bridges outside. .129 left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 5 points in the quarter.
A physical player when he gets close to the rim. Washington wasn't going to be denied of the bucket there.
Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges left side. It's stolen by Green. And they're pushing it up. Here's Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. 18 points for him.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
54 seconds left here in the second. Irving against Rozier. Williams has a screen for Bridges. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Puts one up from 19. Powell down low. He's guarded by Williams. Powell, that's good.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Williams against Powell. The 3, Bridges. The Mavericks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Rozier.
Boy, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic. Now, Shaq, we all know that you were a most frequent scorer. So, was he dialed up to your frequency?
He's close, within a few megahertz.
Wow. This conversation is making my head mega hurt. See what I did there? All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the Hornets.
Well, they had a tough half defensively, and they weren't rotating. Guys was open. They weren't rotating to the shooters. In fact, they weren't even moving their feet. And the offense took advantage of that. So they got to go back to the fundamentals if they want to get back in this game.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. LaMelo Ball is out there with Rozier, and it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Over in the corner, Washington. Outside, Williams. Bridges for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Irving. Over Rozier. And another basket for Dallas.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Over in the corner, Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Powell with a screen on Rozier. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Now, here's Ball. 19 points in the game. Now the pass to Rozier. It's rebounded by Dallas. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And it's Green missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And it's Dallas with another. And the Hornets call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you. And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 27 points per game last season, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Rozier against Irving. Pass to Williams, and stolen by Irving. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Shoots. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Rozier looking around. Pass the ball. Feeds it to Williams. Bridges outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Outside Green. Back to Irving. Here's the three. Another three for Dallas.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Doncic against Ball. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Doncic with it. He's got 21. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Williams. Pass to Powell. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 11.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
He doesn't get the second one.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well in his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Washington. He's got 8. Irving against Rozier. Irving drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Terry Rozier.
You know, his aggression and his attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, that's when he's at his best.
And the second free throw, good. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, 2 out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in, but I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 10. Bridges sets the screen for Rozier. Over Green. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Rozier.
Rozier able to find himself some space there and get the shot that he wanted.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Yep, that one goes in there. 21 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's Rozier. 12 points for him. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 26.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Doncic. He's got 23. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte.
And they were in the top half of field goal percentage as well. They had some good nights and a few bad ones when it came to shooting the basketball. Never quite had the consistency of the top shooting teams.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Rozier with the steal.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Now here's Williams. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Hayward passes to Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I think it's always a good idea to let Hayward go to work in the pick and roll. I mean, his decisions and his timing and execution are usually right on.
Here's Doncic. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Williams with the block. Hayward outside. Back to Washington. Bridges outside. Now Hayward. 10 points for him. Rozier kicks to Washington over Williams. And it's Washington missing. Dallas leading by 7. And here is Doncic on the pass to Green. Williams with a clean look. Dallas no good that time either.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Count it. Bridges has got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Passes to Powell. Now here's Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Stolen by Washington. To the paint. Irving with the steal. To the inside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Hornets trail by 7. On the wing, Rozier. Covered by Irving. Williams passes to Rozier. For 3, Hayward connects from three-point range. He's got 13.
Well, you just can't let Hayward get set off the pass. He's a knockdown shooter.
The Mavericks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Washington. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, Green. Another shot. Williams with the defensive effort. Charlotte has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 23, and the Mavericks call time here. on the Mavericks with some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Grant Williams. And it's Seth Curry in for Kyrie Irving. Charlotte also making some changes. Nick Richards comes in for P.J. Washington. And Miller's subbed in for Miles Bridges. Now, here's Doncic. Doncic knocks in the three.
Prolific from deep. Luka, one of the best in the game right now.
Doncic against Hayward. Pass to Williams. Miller, right side. 5 on the clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Dallas leading by 3. Curry passes to Kleber. Green with a screen for Kleber. Holmes kicks to Doncic. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Rozier after Luka Doncic's bucket. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Hayward hits them both. The Mavericks leading. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Doncic. 28 points for him. .116 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Hornets trail by 5. Now, here is Miller. Pass to Richards. Lets it fly. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's Rozier. After Luka Doncic's miss, Miller with a wide open look. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Curry.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic outside. No good from outside. Charlotte has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's Rozier missing.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Outside Curry. Holmes finds Doncic. A three-pointer, no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. Irving is out there with Hardy. And it's Kleba in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Miller with the ball. Now Ball. Driving in. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Ball hits them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now here's Irving. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. With the drive, and Ball slams it in.
Ball is so smart with the ball in the pick and roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Williams. Dallas moving the ball around. Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Ball. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Free throw good. Hardy. Here's Ball. Pass to Richards. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Here's Ball. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Pass to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hornets trail by 14. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
On paper, Brandon Miller checked all the scouting boxes. Good size, the percentages, solid rebounding. Now he just has to maintain that play at a higher level.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And it's Ball penetrating. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Now here's Hardy. And he drives in. And Hardaway gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Getting physical on the drive. Hardaway Jr. fighting for it.
And so here's Charlotte. Hayward looking over the floor. He kicks the ball. The Mavericks pull it in. And it's the Mavericks on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Hardy with the jam.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Now, here's Ball. Defense is right there. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Green comes in for Hardaway. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. Irving for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 27 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Ball banked in off the glass. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Irving against Ball. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Hayward. Defense right on him. Irving against Ball. Teardrop shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Charlotte, P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Miles Bridges comes in for Miller, and it's Rozier in for Gordon Hayward. Now here's Irving. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 30.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Ball. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Ball. Outside Williams. On the wing, Irving. Beyond the arc. Hornets with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The pass to Ball. There's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 38 points.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
And here are the Mavericks now. 16-point lead. Outside Williams. Passes it to Irving. Clock at 6. Lets a floater go. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 32 points in the game.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And so here's Charlotte. And here is Rozier. Outside, Ball. Powell pulls it in.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And Green slams it in.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Charlotte calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Rozier. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the dunk by Powell.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Here's Ball. And there's the drive. Bridges passes to Washington. Pass the ball. Back to Washington. And again, the Hornets missing. Mavericks leading by 22. Outside, Green. And it's blocked.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Williams, that's for 2. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Doncic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. GA, is it me or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Here's Doncic. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Powell with a screen on Ball. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Out to Bridges. Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Green. Here's Irving. Floats one up. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Ball against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Hornets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Rozier kicks the ball. Washington sets the pick for Ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
A rare jumper from Bridges that time, a shot he'd like to have in his bag, and he's actually getting better at it.
Doncic passes to Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
Rozier against Irving. Outside, Ball. There's the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
Outside Irving. Out to Hardaway. He's feeling it. And another basket for Dallas. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Irving against Rozier. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And here is Doncic following LaMelo Ball's three. Fades away. Cleveland, no good. Hornets trail by 18.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Mavericks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against the Hornets.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kyrie Irving.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, here is Morris. It's good.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here is Miller following the basket by Markieff Morris. And the basket by McGowan.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now here's Curry. Free throw good, Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Ntilikina. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. Before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.